Okay, this is the gully, and that's where the quartz seam runs south, down that way. Yep, straight from that gully seems to have weakened the cliff, and so the quartz seam should go, if I'm not spinning this thing around too fast, under here. And there's my little pathetic test hole, but it produced that quartz that I was looking for. So yeah, here's me probably shaking a bit. But see, there's the cliff face, and at the base here it's all really rich soil. So that's where I'm going to get the bobcat to go right down there and go down a couple of meters, and then slowly going to put it up there above the quartz seam, upstream as it would have been, because this would have been the old stream. And I'm going to layer it, dump it up there, and then test it with the detector and the sluice if there's anything in it. So yeah, so bloody fairly big cliff that would have been eroded by the creek, ancient creek, and it goes about 30 or 40 meters down that way, probably even more. So this is where it's going to be dug up tomorrow. Yeah, there was actually 3 layers in here. There was this sort of big rock, and then underneath there was like a river sand, and then underneath that there was another sort of sand. And when I dug about 6 shovelfuls of that sand from right down the bottom and put them in a bucket and took them down and sluiced them, I found a lot of quartz in that small amount of sand. So that was underneath 3 layers. So that's where I sort of got the idea that the quartz is not on the top here, so you can't see it at all, but when you look underneath, that's where the quartz is, which means that the old riverbed's been covered by a couple of layers, which is probably good in a way, because that means it's kept it safe for me to see what happens tomorrow. Okay, so that's part of the story.